and that hot flashes can be a very big indicator of something with your heart. Can you go into that and talk about it? Because I think it's really important that since we come from a place where hot flashes have been the ha-ha, right? That's been the thing everyone laughs about. And yes, I understand that it can be humorous sometimes in the right context. The truth of the matter is that can be a very serious indicator of something else going on in your body.
Not only can be, is a serious indicator. So I was at the American College of Cardiology conference in 2024 in Atlanta. I'm trying to think, was it 2023 or 2024? I think it was 2024 in Atlanta, American College of Cardiology. And they presented some very interesting research. Now, it was not in the main theater. It was sort of on the last day in a back room, all the way at the end.
Sounds like it's the women's research.
Find it, that's right, where we find women's health and menopause. But the fact of the matter is that small room was actually had people in it. And I went in, and they were presenting a very, very interesting paper. Now, there were not a lot of people in it, but there were people there. I actually did not expect to see people, to be quite frankly. I didn't expect to see my colleagues. So there were people in there, but let me be clear, there were lots of empty seats. But the research presented was quite interesting. So they presented data on a trial where they enrolled women and they looked at the number of hot flashes they were having in a week from 1 to 6. Now, I know people who are listening like 1 to 6 hot flashes in a week. I have that in a minute. I know, but I'm just telling you the research, right? So the paper was set up 1 to 6 hot flashes in a week. Those women who had the most hot flashes in a week, 6 or more, actually had narrowing of their carotid intimal lining. So what is that? So carotid arteries are the two big arteries on either side of your neck that feed the brain. If those start to narrow, right, it decreases the amount of blood that can get to your brain, which means it decreases the amount of oxygen, which means it increases your risk of stroke. So those who had 6 or more, the women who had the most hot flashes had the most narrowing and the greatest increase of stroke. It successively decreased the fewer hot flashes that you have. And so hot flashes are not ha-ha, as you said. This is not funny. They are markers of an increased risk of heart disease, an increased risk of stroke,